back to the channel, Prepared Wander in the Man Cave, and I want to talk about a backpack. Imagine that, me talking about a backpack, right? If you follow the channel, thank you. And you probably know that I like to review backpacks. I love putting together kits. I love showing that stuff to you guys and giving you ideas. And today, I want to talk about probably what is considered one of the most beloved tactical backpacks on the market today. It's been around for a very long time. It is held in great revere with a lot of different people, particularly in the tactical and LE community, in the military community, but it also holds a special place with the prepper community as a go-to backpack when choosing to put together a bug-out bag or a get-home bag or any kind of survival backpack that you're trying to assemble. This is the 511 Rush 24. Now the Rush 24 sits right in the middle of all the backpacks that 511 has come out with. Of course, in the Rush series, there's the 12, there's the 24, there's the 72, which is even bigger, and then the biggest one is the 100. Different size ranges, different applications, but they all have very similar style and design and features. And of course, 511 backpacks are just extremely well made. There are lots of different options on the market today for you to choose from. So why would you choose the 511 Rush 24? I'm going to go through the features with you today and show this bag to you just in case you've never seen it before, you've never really considered it. I know that the people who follow me who are definitely into the survival and more prepper mentality will definitely dig this, but if you're an outdoorsman, a woodsman, a bushcrafter, do not turn this video off. I think there is things that you want to see in this bag that may change your mind of being a great outdoors bag. So what are the features on this backpack that make it such a perfect bag for so many different roles? First of all, it's 37 liters, which is a nice size for carrying in an urban environment, for hiking. It's not overly big. Now, this is not a backpack that you're going to strap your winter sleep system to. Certainly you could do that, but it'd be god-awful to carry. That's not what this bag is designed for. As the name implies, it's the 24, so it's really looking at a 24-hour kind of scenario, possibly 2 to 3 days. Definitely is possible in a more warm weather environment. Like I said before, this bag is definitely loved by the tactical, police, military community, just because it has features that, you know, they love and would use, but also just because it's so well made and well designed. So it is MOLLE covered on the front and the sides. It has a very sturdy grab handle. That's important when you're throwing your gear around in and out of vehicles, in the back of trucks, grabbing and going as you're grabbing it off the ground. You want a good, sturdy handle. Very well sewn, top-notch materials. There are compression straps on the side, and it's just one on each side, so that's kind of nice because you don't have a lot of unnecessary straps that are hanging all over the place and kind of get in the way. I like how they have angled this particular strap and then also put a keeper right here so the tail end is not flopping around. It keeps it all contained. It's very neat, and I like that. That's always a big feature for me. I don't like a lot of extra straps and stuff floating around. It messes with my, I don't know, my OCD or something, but I can't stand that. Another feature that is fantastic on this bag is it does have loops sewn in the bottom so you can strap gear to the bottom. Now, I would never go much bigger than this. This is my sleeping pad and my bivy bag. It goes right on here on the bottom. Takes up very little room. It's not sticking out far. You don't want that. You want it to be low profile so it doesn't get snagged on things. And you know, it's fantastic that they put these on here. Of course, we have Velcro loop field for patches, identifiers. It's important, especially in the military community. Now, still on the outside of the bag, we have 2 pockets that are easily accessible. And these are side pockets. There's one on each side of the bag. And what's nice is it really runs the length of the backpack, or the height of it, I should say. And it's big enough to, you know, contain a knife. I've got my chem light holder. Of course, chem lights. Now, one thing that I think is a little odd with this pocket, there is an additional slip pocket built in here, and it only goes about halfway. It's very hard to get into and hard to get stuff out of, and since it doesn't run the full length, I don't know, it's just a little bizarre to me. I would have liked to have seen this pocket go all the way to the bottom. That way I could have stored my light sticks and had them organized and separated from the rest of my gear, but now I can't do that. So it's just kind of an anomaly. Not a deal breaker, obviously, but just a nitpicky little thing from a guy who has used a lot of different backpacks through the years. On the reverse side, it is the same pocket configuration. What's nice about this pocket is it's flat, it's long, you can put some stuff in there, and you can still strap a pouch, like a canteen pouch or whatever, to the outside. Moving to the front, there is a divided pocket up towards the top, and this is kind of interesting. So, pocket unzips that way, and then it is a flap, kind of like a book, so it's got like a little bit of a flap to it. And there is a zipper pocket in here, and there's a slip pocket back here, and the slip pocket is actually lined in kind of a fleecy, smooth material, so it's soft. I have just some basic survival items, so I have my Bic lighter, I have a little pocket signal mirror, and then I have some live fire, which is just a reusable man-made fire source. And then my Exotac match case. And of course, for urban scenarios, you definitely want a Silcock key for opening up water mains and spigots, so we got that. And then on this side, same configuration, opens up like a book. And in here, this is my light source. So I have my Phoenix headlamp, nice little headlamp. I've got some spare batteries, CR123s that fit that headlamp, and a charging cord. This is, since this headlamp actually can also be recharged with the battery that it comes with, so I've got a charging cord for that in case I need to charge it. Now on top, there is a zipper pocket up here, and this is considered or advertised as a glasses pocket or sunglass pocket. With the 2.0, they've actually expanded that pocket. They've made it a little bit bigger. And in here, I carry safety glasses. Safety glasses are kind of an item that are overlooked in a lot of prepping bags or bug out bags or urban bags. But they definitely have their place for obvious reasons. Protecting your eyes is so important from debris. You know, if you're walking through areas that are dark, You know, we used to wear safety glasses when we hiked at night when I was on the search and rescue team, because you always had branches kind of coming at you. You never knew when you're going to get hit. So having those in your pack is a great idea. And in the front of the backpack, there is a very large pocket. This is what I would consider an admin pocket. Zips all the way down and reveals a lot of organization. Now, a lot of different things you can put in here. What's nice about it is the pockets are generous, so you can put a variety of gear. These two front pockets, slip pockets, are a great size for an extra magazine. So if you're using this backpack while you're carrying a rifle, this is a great place for a buddy mag or spare mags. Of course, big enough for a bandana. There is a zipper pocket that runs the back width of this pocket. And here I've got my signal panel. Then I've got my notebook, Write and Rain, with pens, grid readers. That all goes in this kit. And then some large pockets here that have retention straps. So these are big enough for radios. I've got a spork on mine and tack light, some large pen slots, and then another slot right there. So a lot of different configurations you can set up with this. And then of course a key keeper on this side. It's a great place to keep a whistle. So one thing that I love about the Rush 24 and the Rush series, particularly the 12, the 24, and the 72, is that they are a clamshell designed backpack. I've talked about this in other videos, so if you're new to this, you may be hearing this for the first time, but when I was on a search and rescue team, the clamshell designed backpacks were very favorable because you can set them down like this, unzip them, open them up, and then now you can work out of this bag very easily. It's almost like a piece of luggage. It just makes getting to gear and organizing gear so much easier than like a top-loading backpack. Top-loading backpacks are fantastic, especially bigger ones when you're backpacking, but if you're utilizing a lot of different tools and gear, clamshells are fantastic. So the interior space of this is very generous. I've got an MRE. I have a sealed medical kit. I have my titanium cook pot with a stove and fuel canister. I have a camouflage rain poncho that can also be doubled as a shelter, so that's my tarp and my rain poncho. I have my Whoopee jacket, so this is an insulating layer. I have my Grail water filter in this Maxpedition pouch. And a little bit of a tip on this with the Grail. This is the Maxpedition mini roly-poly dump pouch. Fits the Grail perfectly. This is the Ultra Press. But you can use the pouch actually as a filter. Stuff a bandana in the bottom of this, pour your dirty water, and then water's going to come out here, and then now you can put that into your Grail and then filter it further. So that's going to be a pre-filter to get all the crud out. So that fits in there. And then I always throw a little foam mat pad in the back of my backpack so I have something to sit on, kneel on, fan the flames of a fire if I need to. It's just a multi-purpose item. With the Rush 24 2.0, what they've done is they've expanded the back pockets so it fits larger laptops, and it is 1 inch off of the bottom of the backpack. So when you put a laptop in here and then you're throwing the bag down, you're not going to be cracking your laptop. And then this panel has 3 organizational pockets, all zipper. Top 2 are mesh, so you can easily see what's inside. Up here I have my hygiene kit. center pocket. I have 550 cord. I have some Dyneema line for a ridge line. I have some titanium stakes so I can turn that poncho into a shelter. And then this bottom pocket, nothing down there right now, but as you can see, it is a good 3D kind of pocket that's expanded. So that's a good place for that med kit. A lot of extra room in this pack. You know, I've just started putting stuff in this thing for this video, but you could definitely get a lot more stuff. There's more room for spare clothing, socks. Those are things that you always want to carry with you in a bug out situation. Now, another feature that they've added for the 2.0 is this pocket right here. And this is the hidden gun pocket. It's got a pull tab, Velcro closure, Velcro interior, so you can put a holster in there and then stow away your pistol. This feature, I think, really sets this backpack apart from a lot of others, particularly for the urban get home bug out bag scenario, because now you can hide your pistol, not have it be conspicuous, and then get it when you need it. Another reason people love the Rush 24 and the Rush series so much is because of this harness system. If you've never carried this backpack before, I really encourage you to find a 511 store in your area if they have them, or maybe a buddy has this backpack, but try it out, because this yoke system that they've been using on their backpacks is fantastic. It really rides comfortably on your shoulders. There is generous padding, but it's not too much. Lots of adjustability. This sternum strap unhooks and then can be moved up and down the strap. So if you're a taller person, you can move this down. If you're shorter, you can move it up. It's going to suit different body styles. Of course, a good sternum strap that is adjustable, very important. And then quick release buckles that are hidden underneath the strap, and that allows you to get out of the backpack off of you quickly if you have to. Now, one feature that the Rush 24 has is that it has the capability of adding a waist strap. That's what these are for. And 511 sells a kit, a belt kit that'll fit this bag. It's around $20. It's actually a pretty decent little hip belt. I've handled it before. I need to pick one up for my bag, but if you're running a belt kit or a tactical belt of some sort, then you don't want the waist belt, and having the ability to add one or not use it, I think is fantastic, because not everybody needs one. It is an external hydration pouch, and I love that so much because it allows me to get into my hydration pouch and not have to dig through the contents of my backpack to get to it. You can fill this on the go. It has a built-in hanger, will fit a 3-liter bladder, no problem. And the 24 comes with a frame sheet, and that's what is in this pocket. And that frame sheet is a very nice thick piece of plastic, and that helps give the bag rigidity, stiffness, but also helps a little bit with transfer of weight. If the bag was floppy, it would not carry as comfortable as it does. And of course, the back has some padding built into it, but also some channeling in here, so there's a little bit of airflow Not a lot, but it's some, and it's better than nothing. And then if you do want to run another hydration bladder on the inside of the pack, or if you're putting radios in here and using this as a radio pack, you can run your comms through here, and that goes to the inside of the backpack, but also you can put a hydration hose through there as well. So if you're looking to start building your bug out bag or your get home bag, survival pack, whatever, definitely consider the 511 Rush 24. Perfect backpack in my mind for size. It can easily go from a tactical assault style backpack and go all the way to being used as a camping backpack or an EDC backpack. I mean, however you set this up, it's going to be able to handle it, and I think you're going to enjoy it because it's a very comfortable bag to carry. It has enough organization to keep your gear organized, but it's not overly organized where there's just a lot of extra wasted pockets. Now this is the limited edition Woodland. I'm a sucker for camo, and I know a lot of people are like, you know, gray man and all that. I understand that. I get it. That is not a concern of mine right now. But the 511 series of backpacks do come in other colors. There is coyote, there's a black, I believe there's kind of a dark gray with black webbing. I think there's even kind of a sage ranger green color, multicam. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please check out the affiliate links down below. There'll be a link to 511's website as well as my Amazon store with this backpack or the 511 Rush series in it. Also check out Facebook group. It's growing. It's like 11.1 thousand members. So as a heads up, for the month of September, Preparedness Month, I'm giving away a 511 Rush 12 backpack loaded up with some cool gear from 511, including a knife and a flashlight, also nutrient survival meals, and Prepared Wanderer swag, plus some magazines from Jim Cobb, the author, some survival magazines that he publishes and he edits, and a lot of other cool stuff in that bag. So go back to that video, post in the comments that you are in, make sure you're subscribed, and then in October I will pick the winner, and one lucky person will get all that gear. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Prepared Wanderer.